started. Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Let's see some of the numbers here for Brandon Pajemski.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, we've got Brandon Pajemski. Green out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Here's Shepard. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. Now Green. Back to Porzingis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Shepard. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Great work, Ali. Thanks.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
A clear look for Green. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
So they take the lead.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Pajemski. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Durant with it. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. A nice shot by Smith.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Melton. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Pass to Santos. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
It's good. Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And here's Smith. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Takes the 3. That's good from Durant on the assist by Smith.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, BA, even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Here's Shepard. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Thompson. On the take, here's Shepard. The shake, and the Rockets tack on 2 more. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Green for 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Durant. Here's Şengün. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. 7-point differential. Smith passes to Şengün. Green against Smith. 6 to shoot to halt the run. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He comes in for Porzingis. And Payton is subbed in for Green. Rockets trail by 9. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. And that one's good. Shepherd's got 6.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Santos. Give him 8. The shot. Now here's Podziemski. Shoots over Shepherd. Again, the Warriors score.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Launches it. Cranes the triple. He's got 6.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Bassi, defended by Şengün. Melton outside. Here's Santos. Here's Podziemski. Hits the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Pass to Shepherd. Şengün, the screen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Şengün's got his 2nd basket on the night. The Warriors lead by 7. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Adams is checked in. And the shot's good. Durant's got 8 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Bassi up top. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Payton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Up top, Curry. Now Bassi. No points so far. Here's Santos. Inside. Bassi, good. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Durant, pass to Adams. Oh, they get a hand on it. On the wing, Curry. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Bassi. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And the shot goes in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Warriors lead by 7. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Payton. And here's Curry. Now here's Bassi. Here's Shepherd. Durant for 3. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Şengün. Tate comes in for Durant. Eason's checked in for Amin Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Podziemski with it. 10 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first. And he makes it on the layup. Podziemski's got 12 points.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to VanVleet. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are, guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Now here's Finney-Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Payton. Now here's Podziemski for 3. Eason pulls it in. Here's Tate. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered by Curry. Up top, Tate. Still no points. And it's blocked. Podziemski into the lane. Here's Curry. Back to Podziemski. Outside Payton. Outside Podziemski. And they pick up 2. 14 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Eason. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Santos. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Santos has got 11 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Gary Payton II is out there with Charles Bassi. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Santos. Outside Payton. Again, the Warriors score.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Van Vliet. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Houston. Here's Curry. Finney Smith pulls it in.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Adams. And here's Van Vliet. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Curry against Eason. Curry, no good. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Finney Smith. Tries a 9-footer. Şengün, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
And the layup is good. Santos has got 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Pass to Santos. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet outside. Adams, the pass to Şengün. Knocked away. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. In third, the Warriors.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Substitutions here. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at Golden State. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, Houston, they're 5 spots behind them.
When I look at Houston, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Here's Payton. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Durant. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The Warriors pull it in. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Outside Curry, puts up a 3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Count the basket. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Green. Defended by Eason. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Curry against Van Vliet. And another basket for Houston.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Warriors lead by 10. And here's Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Here's Durant. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Curry. In traffic, Curry puts it in.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Eason, and it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. Golden State on D, leading by 12. Thompson outside. Here's Shepard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Green on the attack from deep. Melton. Another 3 for Golden State.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Şengün. Here's Thompson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Back to Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award. And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
And both free throws good for Green. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And here's Green from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when the 3 is going for Green, it's a terrific sign for this offense.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Shepard. Give him 8. There's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Spencer. Here's Santos. Guarded by Durant. Here's Santos. Melton outside. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Melton. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Melton drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Durant. And here's Shepherd for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Santos. Porzingis sets a screen. From the wing, over Durant. Porzingis misses. Rockets trail by 21. Now Durant. Green covering. Durant with the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now Green. Give him 8 points now. And here's Porzingis. Guarded by Capella. Melton outside. Going inside. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Outside Durant. Back to Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Spencer. Still without a bucket. Down low. Green goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Massey, he's checked in for Porzingis. Payton comes in for Green, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Melton. Here's Spencer. Pass to Payton. Driving to the basket, out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
And that one's good by Durant.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Spencer. Outside Podziemski. Shoots over Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Warriors.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Good on both.
It's good.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Thompson outside. From 8 feet away, again, Houston.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Warriors lead by 17. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Payton. Oh, Durant with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
To the wing, right side. Here's Santos, covered by Smith. Now here's Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Smith. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. .24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Payton. Pass to Pajemski. And here's Payton. Three-pointer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Golden State Warriors.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league, to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Yeah, you love to see two great players go at it. They brought their A games, and the fans are enjoying it.
As we are here in the studio. Can't wait to see how these guys close it out. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Rockets trail by 13. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Shepherd in at the 1. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Outside Pajemski. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop. Pajemski's got 18.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Just 5 on the clock. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. 11 points in the game.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Here's Santos to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Outside for Green. Melton outside. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Houston. Here's Pajemski. KP wrecks the rim.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Şengün, a screen on Melton. Here's Shepherd. Melton covers. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 10. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Left side, Green. Jacks up a three. Green able to hit from three.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Pass to Durant. It's Şengün, high post. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Podziemski, Melton outside. Outside, Green. Now Podziemski. Back to Green. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Durant from outside the arc. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Melton against Thompson. Melton misses. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. On the wing, Thompson. Green covering. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 10. Melton, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Melton's got 7. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Green against Smith. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Santos. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Here's Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Here's Santos. He's got 15. Right side, Podziemski. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And he makes the first. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's Durant. 23 points in the game. And here's Thompson for 3. They grab their own miss. The 3 kept alive by Houston. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Curry drives. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside, Green. The 3 ball. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 14 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Green. Outside Porzingis. Curry against Thompson. Curry passes to Green. Outside Pajemski. Green finds Porzingis. The three is up. Another three for Golden State.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Now here's Durant, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Drives to the hoop. Green for three. Smith with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Durant for three. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 26.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Comes in for Smith, and Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Curry surveys. Now here's Post. Defense right on him. From 20 feet, Curry, that's good. 19 points in the game.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Thompson. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Outside Payton. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Thompson. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Green. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 28 points for the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Three-pointer, no good. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 13. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. But this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Post. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. The three from Curry. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And that one's good. 16 points for Alperen Şengün. The Warriors lead by 12. Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson outside. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Green's checked in for Alperin Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Durant. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Bassey. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. He's all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Pass to Spencer. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Rockets trail by 8. Finney Smith with it. And it's Bassey picking him up. Green, the pass to VanVleet. Back to Green. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
To the left wing. The 3 from Curry. And Curry with the answer.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Pass to Finney Smith. Curry against VanVleet. Curry with a steal.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
They're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Curry with it. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot. Steph and Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Gary Payton II. Charles Bassey is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Spencer in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Şengün. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Easton. Back to Şengün. Great D that time from Porzingis. Payton against Şengün. Outside Porzingis. Outside Payton. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And here's VanVleet. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Spencer. Payton, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
The Warriors lead by 16. Now Curry. the basket is good. Curry's got 37.
Oh, that is a nice take. Curry just so crafty in the paint.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bassie, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Spencer. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Warriors on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors lead by 18. Porzingis passes to Curry. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Adams up top. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Nifty move. And good from Kevin Durant with a sweet move. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Payton. Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Van Vliet. Pajemski's shot is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Durant. Van Vliet outside. Offline with a 3. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Pajemski. Right side Curry. The 3 is up. And good! There's another!
And he's into the 40s scoring-wise. Very familiar territory for him.
We've seen him do this a lot. He's almost into the top 5 on the all-time 40-point game list with a step back. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 34.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Outside Durant. And slammed in by Adams.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Curry against Eason. Outside for Green. From the arc. That drop. Yes. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And it's in there.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Poston checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Green, and then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Eason, and it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Shoots over Thompson. Outside Pajemski. And here's Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Santos. 4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Up top, Smith. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Post. Over Şengün. And Post gets it to go. Post has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
The three, Smith. The shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 22. Now here's Post. Outside Podziemski. This one for three. No good that time.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Payton. Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Thompson against Curry. Shoots over Thompson, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Curry's got 44.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Payton attacking.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Durant against Payton. Durant inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Podziemski. There's the triple. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And it's Shepherd missing. The Warriors lead by 22. Inside, here's Santos, and here's Payton. Here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Out on his own on the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
To the left side wing. Durant against Payton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Post. Here's Santos, covered by Smith. Driving in, and he throws it down with one hand.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Durant inside, guarded by Payton. Smith right side. Here's Durant. Doesn't go for him. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Payton's shot is good. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Steph and Curry.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
It's good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now here's Van Vliet. Curry with a steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Easton with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. They still need this. Bassey pulls it in. Now here's Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Well, Steph, you had a break in the schedule before this game. What did that do for you and this team?
With those extra days, we were able to just, recharge, both mentally and physically, have 2 good days of practice, and have the performance we had tonight.
Those practice days do not come by often. Glad you were able to take advantage. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter